The local food system. Consumers, farmers, and the local economy and developing community. First step in understanding the local food system is understanding what local means. Local can be defined as within the consumer's state, within 100 miles of the consumer, or even as local as in the same town as the consumer. The idea of local encourages the food system to stay within a boundary, which simplifies the food system. Local food is food that is not mass-produced, but rather produced alongside other produce at a farm more near the consumer than the farms that supply the commercial grocery store. Local farms are generally of a smaller scale than commercial farms.
Farmers markets are as old as civilization, and people are very happy because it's kind of what they're supposed to be doing in life. They're supposed to be buying good food, they're supposed to be outdoors, they're supposed to be in a marketplace with vendors. That goes way back to civilization, no matter what part of the world you're in.
Farmers markets are a place people can go to buy local fresh produce and sometimes meats and baked goods. Farmers markets are usually open seasonally. During the season, some markets will be open daily while others are open one day a week. Farmers markets are a great outlet for local farmers to sell their products. In a CSA farm, members pay an annual fee upfront in the beginning of the year for farmers to use at their expense as the year plays out. Generally, each week the farmer provides its members with a supply of fresh produce during harvest season. Many CSA farms are managed by the members, who can go to the farm and help out throughout the year.
I like shopping at the farmers market because of the freshness and the quality.
All the produce is very fresh, locally grown.
I've been doing this for 20 years. Every Sunday, this is where I come and get my fresh fruits and vegetables right here. And first thing, you can't get any better than that.
Colasanti et al. Reported that the wholesale market sometimes requires less ripe fruit, so to account for travel time from the grower to the consumer. With local produce, fruits and vegetables are only picked when ripe because there is no travel or wait time.
The most nutritional value because it's fully developed. We're buying from local growers, we're getting the best. When we look at life itself, health is everything, and we want to make sure that we provide a good, healthy diet to everybody, and farmers markets is just part of that program.
Right now we are inside what's called our high tunnels. They are something new to our farm this season. They are basically put up to protect our higher value crops from the elements. We cover up our raspberries, our strawberries, our tomatoes, and that helps us keep off the things that come in on the jet stream, the things that the rain may drop on them, the incredibly hot sun that could scald them. It's just a really great way to keep a huge amount of space, land space, covered from the elements.
Grubitas et al. Reported that consumers believe there is an environmental burden attributed to food transportation, but it's more than just that. Most grocery store and supermarket produce travels across the country and across the world to reach its consumers. Why buy distant when you have the option to buy local?
Gelder says her produce is higher quality because it comes straight from the garden to her stand.
For instance, like your tomatoes, they probably have come from California. So you're not only just paying for that tomato, but it's probably been on a truck for a week and lost half of its nutritional value.
Cleanliness and health concerns involving shipping and handling are minimalized because the consumer is the only shipping and most of the handling involved with the produce. The consumers can be assured that their food hasn't been touched by dozens of hands. The only other people to handle their produce is the people standing in front of them, handing them their crate of fresh goods. Brown and Miller recently found that consumers prefer locally grown over U.S. grown, even when freshness is held consistent, and are willing to pay almost double for a product from a closer location. More often than not, consumers think that farmers market prices are higher than grocery store or supermarket prices.
A nationwide survey by Scale Inc. says otherwise. Its results show 3/4 of the time the prices are cheaper at the farmers market, not the grocery store. But are grocery store prices cheaper, like the vendors say? I went to Walmart, Hy-Vee, and Schnucks to compare their prices to those found at the farmers market. We found that most items sold at the farmers market are actually cheaper than those at the grocery stores.
From the article Examining Social Capital Within the Local Food System, it was reported that farmers learn new business skills to strengthen the economies of their community and their households. Miller and Brown reported that farmers indicated that farmers markets help them improve skills in customer relations, merchandising, and pricing, as well as increasing their business self-confidence.
What we're trying to do is provide an alternative for the small acreage grower to move their stuff. In order to sustain themselves on small acreage, what they really have to do is to be able to cut out all those margins in between them and the consumer.
A lot of these people are really looking out for small growers, trying to help the smaller scale ag businesses thrive, and I think it's been a real boon to the industry.
It's a sense of community. You know, I've built kind of relationships with some of the farmers and people that are here, and I know where to go for what I want, exactly the kinds of things I want, and I know who they are.
Oh, I love talking to the people. You know, they have questions about varieties or how to cook something or where something came from.
Farmer et al. Reports that farmers markets have the ability to bring in tourist dollars, money from outside of the local area. Money spent within the local area circulates several times faster through the community.
We're all about health, and health has to be for everybody. We have several programs that we work with the USDA and CDFA and the Department of Public Health. One of them is the WIC program, which is Women, Infants, Children, and that's a coupon that's issued by the county clinics, and it's good for just fresh fruits and vegetables only. We also have, that's a comparable program with the senior citizens that's administered by the Department of Food and Agriculture. Over and above that, a lot of markets have got a program where they will use an EBT card, which is replacement for food stamps, and they'll swipe their card in, they'll get script or tokens to spend at the individual farmers market stands that are participating in the program. When we look at life itself, health is everything, and we want to make sure that we provide a good, healthy diet to everybody, and farmers markets is just part of that program.